A driver found himself at the center of an unsettling encounter when a deputy abruptly pulled him over, allegedly for something he said while passing by. The justification? The officer claimed the driver had made a comment in his direction. It was an accusation that was vague, unverifiable, and, most importantly, not a violation of any law. Despite the flimsy reasoning, the deputy proceeded to treat the interaction like a serious criminal matter. From the moment the stop began, the driver calmly but firmly questioned the legal basis for the detention. He asked whether he was being detained and requested clarification on what statute had supposedly been violated. The deputy's responses were inconsistent and evasive. Although he insisted it was a traffic stop, he struggled to identify any actual infraction. Even though the driver remained parked and compliant, the deputy pushed aggressively for identification, citing vague suspicions. However, under Florida law, unless there is a legitimate traffic violation or evidence of criminal activity, an officer cannot legally compel a person to produce ID. The driver was well aware of his rights and made it clear. But the situation seemed to go beyond legal ambiguity. The driver suspected the real reason behind the stop wasn't about a supposed comment or behavior. He believed it was retaliation. Someone had been submitting FOIA, Freedom of Information Act requests involving this deputy, and the driver had reason to believe that his involvement in those requests had made him a target. To prove a point, right in the middle of the stop, the driver placed a call and filed yet another records request on speakerphone. That move seemed to push the deputy over the edge. A supervisor soon arrived, but, rather than de-escalate, blindly supported his subordinate's behavior, seemingly without questioning the legality or rationale behind the stop. The situation quickly spiraled, revealing just how far some officers are willing to go to intimidate and assert control, even without a legal leg to stand on. The entire encounter serves as a striking example of both abuse of power and how knowledge of one's rights can serve as a powerful defense against unlawful policing tactics.
Did you pull me over for something?
I'm pulling you over for something for right now.
What? What did I do?
You were yelling at me when you went by.
Did I commit a crime, though? What have you pulled me over for right now?
Okay, do me a favor, sir. It's against the law to record me without my permission.
This is in public, and if
Okay,
you
you
want
drove-
to, I have the emails from Sheriff Bradshaw that say I am allowed to do that. I really don't want to have this conversation with you, okay?
First of all, you're acting very suspicious.
Since January 1st, you've
I'm
written...
speaking right now.
Did you pull me over for something valid right now?
Yes, I did.
Is it a valid stop?
Yes, you drove by me, you yelled something out the window.
Is that illegal to yell something?
Of course.
Why is that illegal?
Then you came back
It's illegal to
around.
yell something? He's telling me that it's illegal right now
Okay, sir,
to
let me
yell
call
something.
another unit over here because for some reason you don't understand why I'm checking why you did what you did.
Is it illegal
You
to
went by
yell
me,
something?
You yelled my
So
name
if I
out.
flicked you off,
You yelled my name
if
out.
I flicked you off, is that a reason to pull
You
me over?
yelled my name out, sir. I'm checking to make sure you're okay.
Did I stop? If you're the police,
I
you're
don't
for
know
public
who's in-
safety. If
I
I
don't
had
know-
something wrong with me, I would have
I don't know
stopped.
if anybody's in the
I
vehicle.
don't have tinted windows. My tint is
I
legal,
don't
so
know if
you
anybody's
can
in
see
the
just
vehicle.
fine
No,
in these
sir, I don't
windows.
know if anybody's laying back here.
I'm sorry. What you have are
I just
illegal tints.
need to see your
Did
ID,
you
sir.
pull me over for a
I
valid
need to
reason?
see your ID real
What
quick.
statute did I violate
Sir,
that
I'm
you're
gonna
pulling me
tell
over
you
for?
one more time. I need your ID.
What have you pulled me over for?
I pulled you over because you were
Is
yelling
that a
out of your
statute?
vehicle.
Is that a
Sir,
statute?
I'm checking on your safety.
Is that a
making
statute?
Sure everything's okay.
Before I give you my
Then
ID,
you
I would
came
like to
back-
know what I
then
violated.
You came back around and went by me just now.
You mean in the intersection?
You're circling around me.
If you've pulled me over for a valid reason, I did not commit a crime. As of right now, I have not committed a crime.
Sir,
I'm
I
not
need
going
see
to,
your ID.
and you have not thought that I
need
have.
to see your ID, sir.
For what reason? What
I will explain
in the
it
state
to
of
you
Florida?
once I know
I
who
had
you
to
are.
have committed a crime such as a traffic infraction. Glad to give you.
I
my
need to see
ID.
your ID so I can let him know who I'm out with.
You can tell them my name is.
Sir, I'm gonna detain you until then.
Are you not detaining me right now?
No,
Am I free to go?
no,
Am
you're
I
not
free to
free
go?
to go,
So
sir.
you're detaining me. Am I free to go or are you detaining me? I should have asked that question in the first time. Is there an email that you can email to? Is that possible?
I have somebody on the way here.
I'm sorry?
Is this your vehicle, sir, registered to you?
I don't answer questions.
Is this your vehicle, sir?
I don't answer questions.
Sir, you're required to ask you. You have a tag from another state. Is it registered to you?
Ma'am, I'll call you back. I don't
this
answer
reg-
questions.
Okay, you know by state law, you're required to have a vehicle registered in the state of Florida if you live here and you reside here.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so you're refusing to do anything that I'm asking you right now.
You haven't asked me to do anything.
just
You've
asked
asked
you to
me a
answer
question,
questions.
and I said I don't answer questions.
Okay, I need to see your ID, sir, because I am conducting a traffic stop at this time.
For what?
For your tag. You
My
have a
tag what?
You're not telling me any information about your
What
tag.
did you pull me over for, though?
Okay,
You can't
because
pull me over
screamed out
because...
of a vehicle my name.
Is that
sir.
illegal?
Why
Is that
I'm-
illegal?
Yes, it is. Why I'm doing
Why
my
is that
job.
illegal?
You are interfering with police business when I'm on a traffic stop and you scream out your vehicle next to me. Yes, it is.
Because my music is
no,
loud?
sir, you screamed my name out the window.
I'm sorry, whatever you might think you want to hear...
Okay, but that's what
is
I'm
what-
trying to tell
is
you.
that is it illegal
It gives
for
me
me
reasonable
to
suspicion.
drive down the
Sir,
road and
listen to
blast
me.
my music?
I've been
Where's
doing
your
this-
supervisor?
Okay.
I'll wait for your supervisor.
Okay, I need to see your ID, sir. I'm going to ask you one more time. I need to see your ID.
And I'm going to ask you which...
ID. I need to check your tag. I need to see everything is okay.
No, because the only reason you're doing this is to find out who it is that's pulling the public records. And
I
I'm not.
already know that,
When your
sir.
supervisor gets here and tells me exactly what crime that I have committed,
haven't committed a crime.
then I'm not giving you my ID.
You have to by state law.
If I have committed a crime,
No, sir. You're a suspicious person.
is this
right
a
now.
Terry stop?
No.
Then there's no
sir,
reason for me to
I
ID
need
myself.
to get your information.
Smile away. For 19 minutes now, so
Right.
before he even pulled me over.
Did he explain to you why he pulled you over?
Because he said he heard his name. Okay, so if he heard his name or music or me flicking him off or telling him to go shoot wind or jump in a lake, it doesn't matter. That's not a valid reason for a stop because there was no reason. I kept going. I did what I had to do, and
Okay.
I'm now going on my way to continue
sir,
what
here's
I
the
was
deal.
doing.
He has pulled you over because you have violated a Florida traffic law. Okay.
Which one?
Careless drive. What do you got him for, Mr. Deputy Mitchell? Roll your window now so you can hear him.
I'm sorry, you said careless driving?
What do you got him for?
Because that's the first time you just said that.
I don't have to tell you exactly what I'm doing. I tried to get your ID. You didn't give me an ID.
Your policy says that you do have to tell
Sir,
a driver.
You didn't give me an ID. I don't have to do anything until you give me your ID. You refuse to do so, correct?
Actually, your policy states that you're
Okay.
supposed to tell a driver
Okay,
what
well,
they've been
there's-
pulled
Sir,
over
you're being
for.
pulled over for
Right
a valid traffic violation. So just produce your driver's license, so we can get to the bottom of this.
For
and then you can
careless
be-
driving, you're saying,
I
right?
guess that's what you're looking at, right?
Yes, sir.
And how did I careless drive?
Driving in the improper lane of traffic.
I drove on the left side of you because you had someone pulled over. I gave you the right of way
Sir,
because
you have
for
every
your
right,
safety.
You have every, sir, after you produce your license, and whether he determines to write you a citation or not,
You know what?
have the right
I'm
to take it to
already
court.
going to sue you, so it's all right.
You have
the
every right to
insurance
take
and
it to court.
registration on the
That's
vehicle,
one of
sir.
your options.
Insurance and registration, please.
Donald Mitchell, PBSO, and a supervisor had to come out because he's now, which I have on tape, it's recording for 22 and a half minutes now. You have this officer right here who's shown up, Olson, and this officer has pulled me over only because he wants to find out who I am, because he says that I was a suspicious vehicle at first, which you'll see in the tape that we make. This is going to be a good YouTube one.
All right, sir. I am issuing you a warning for careless driving, driving in the opposite lane of traffic, not paying the way the roadway and paying attention to me. Also, screaming out the vehicle. That gives me suspicion there might be something going on in the vehicle. That's another reason why I stopped you. I think if anybody hears somebody screaming, they're going to check and make sure everything's okay. Okay, I am issuing you a warning today. That's your warning. That's a copy of all your information. You're free to go.
Thank you. And that's how you fight the fucking police state.
This footage may not be recent, but what it captures remains timeless. No matter how old the video is, the events that unfold speak volumes, and they don't lose their impact with time. A man and his fiancée are walking across the driveway of their own home when a police vehicle drives by. Without any apparent reason, the officer makes a U-turn and stops. He claims the house looks vacant and that their presence appears suspicious. There's no call, no complaint, no warrant, just the officer's assumption. In response, the man speaks plainly. "You're here because I'm black, and you can't handle the fact that a black man lives in this expensive house." He says it directly, standing on his own property, facing the officer. Despite having no legal grounds, the officer approaches and demands identification, insisting he needs to verify who lives at the residence. Yet no specific crime has been mentioned. The only justification given is suspicion. Feeling targeted and deeply frustrated, the man begins recording. He calmly asks what crime he is suspected of. The officer offers no concrete answer, only a repeated insistence on verifying residency. As the exchange intensifies, the man refuses to show ID. He explains clearly and confidently that under Texas law, specifically Penal Code 3802, a person is only required to identify themselves after being lawfully arrested. When the officer refuses to acknowledge the law, the man pulls out his phone, looks it up in real time, and reads it aloud. He reminds the officers that being detained without an arrest does not impose any legal obligation to provide a name, birth date, or address. Still, rather than de-escalate or leave, the officer remains on the property. Before long, a second officer arrives, backing up the first. From this point on, the video becomes more than just an interaction. It becomes a real-time lesson in knowing and asserting one's rights. What began as baseless suspicion turns into a powerful example of standing firm in the face of intimidation. Watch closely. This isn't just about one incident. It's about how knowledge, composure, and the law can be used to confront abuse of authority head-on.
Nick, hey, listen. This is why I make these videos right here. It is your right to be able to film public workers to make sure that they're doing their job correctly. This officer, the one with the police suit on, you hear me? See the car? He passed by this house and said, me and my fiance look suspicious. He said he didn't think nobody lived in his house. The freshly mowed grass, you hear me? Vehicle in the yard. He said, but because we was black, you hear me? Yes, they have won him over. The Hispanic, the Mexican guy right there. Yes, he just came into my yard. He violated my rights, trespassing. Yes. Yes. This total harassment right here, guys.
It really is.
This total harassment right now. See, I'm beginning to feel afraid for my life now.
So look,
you hear me?
He had to pass by.
He,
remember I said, look,
yeah,
he passed by and then
he seen us walking and turned around right there, turned around and came back. This total harassment, guys. I'm believing in my heart that they out to get me. You hear me?
They really are.
And now I'm thinking, should I just sit back and wait on them to come and get me? Yeah. Or should I start defending myself from these pirates right here?
Defend
you hear me?
And file the right
yeah.
paperwork because
get back in the yard. Yeah. Yes, total harassment right here. You hear me? And then I don't know what they talking about over there. You know what I'm saying? Total harassment, man. That officer right there, the Hispanic one, told me I look suspicious. Being a black guy in my yard, he told me I look suspicious. You hear me? Yes. Got him caught up in his words. He said it himself. He said it himself. Yes, I need to know who you are. I need to know who you is. I'm filing a complaint on you. Shoemaker, what's going on, brother? You guys got it out for me, wanted to see what was going on. That's what I think. I've done nothing wrong, Shoemaker. You know what I'm saying? Me and you never had no words or nothing. I see you pass by, nothing. But what you're doing right now is you're upholding something unlawful and illegal. If you don't know your job, do not continue to, because you're going to be on the next video. And what I'm telling you is 38.02. Baby, come here. Can I Google and show you guys?
Go ahead and Google.
Okay, I'm finna show you guys, because you're dealing with the wrong one. That's why you guys mad at me, because you won't be able to handle me like you handle the other ones. No, I do not now. Texas Penal Code, failure to identify. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refused to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person. I am not under arrest.
Correct.
You have to for what?
Continue reading.
No, listen. Let me explain to you. I have the books in the house. I'll go and get you.
Continue reading.
Okay. Lawful arrest for a person who has requested that information. A person commit an offense if he intentionally give false or fictitious name or resident address, none of those which I am going to do. You hear me? If once you show me that you have a legitimate reason to believe that I have committed a crime or I'm in the act of committing a crime. You know, you got to name a penal code. What penal code do you suspect me of breaking in order for...
reading.
No, for real though.
I
Just continue reading. If you're gonna read part of it, read the whole thing.
I read it. I read
the
it.
rest of it.
Sir, I'm explaining. And Pearly, you don't read because you don't even know about it. Why was I able to even recite 38.02 failed to identify if I hadn't done my homework on it? Let me explain to you. This lady go to HEB and she steals something. She get caught stealing. And then they call you guys there. And then you come to the scene. You hear me? This person has already been in trouble for stealing. You hear me? And then y'all pull the meat out of their pockets and you grab the meat out of them. We know for sure that he is stealing. That's the penal code they have broke. Now you ask them for their ID and they don't give it to you then only then can they be charged with failure to identify. They must already be lawfully arrested for a crime that they committed. What crime have I committed? For you be in my yard and to be fucking with me. You hear me?
Suspicious.
Okay, here.
I have
suspicion. Well, you know what? You know what? I said arrest, sir. Detainment is anonymous arrest.
And what have you done to be
And I have the dictionary, the law dictionary, that I'm going to use in the courtroom to state my case once I have to go to court. Because other than that, if I'm being detained, that means I am not free to leave. If I'm not free to leave, that means I'm under arrest. If I'm under arrest, I like to exercise my Fifth Amendment, the right to remain.
Are you behind handcuffs though?
I'm not free to leave.
Exactly. I just want to know.
I don't have to answer none of your questions. I don't answer questions. See, that's the difference between someone who knows and someone who don't know. We can play this game all day, unless you want to just kidnap me right now. You hear me? Because that's going to be the charges filed. Because I've done nothing wrong.
Nothing.
I haven't breached the peace. I'm not being disturbance. I'm on my own property, which you don't have permission to be here right now, and it's posted. You hear me? And it's all being recorded.
Okay.
You hear me?
What's your name and date of birth?
I do not consent. I like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right.
All right.
You hear me? I just want to exercise my right. Now, one can't go to jail for exercising right. You hear me? I just want to exercise my right, freedom of speech. I mean, right to remain silent. Yeah, right to remain silent. Yeah, hell your business, man. This officer told me I look suspicious, man. I look suspicious. Walking in my own, I'm just walking down the back. I'm walking down the driveway right here, down to the backyard, right? When the officer right here was passing by, this officer right here was passing by. And when he seen me, he turned around and came back. And I looked up, he already in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? I got signs. He immediately stated that he seen the no trespassing sign.
That's correct.
He's agreeing with me. He's seen the no trespassing sign and took it upon his business because he seen a black guy, I guess it's such a nice looking house, that we weren't supposed to be there. You hear me? You hear me? So this Hispanic guy right here acting as the police officer, you hear me? But right now he's a pirate. You know what I'm saying? He's trespassing. He's looking to try to take something from me. You hear me? I violated no law. I haven't breached the peace. I've done nothing wrong. And he's here asking me for my information.
Yeah, that's all I need.
And I don't have to give that to you if I've done nothing wrong, sir.
For a suspicion act?
Suspicious of what?
Of being at this property. I saw the no trespassing sign, and I saw two people walking back here. That was it.
That don't give you no right, brother. That don't give you no.
Give me the right.
No, it does not. No, it does not. And you're gonna be excused. You're gonna be schooled. You're gonna be taught better. You hear me? Because this is proof right here, Marlon, of what we're dealing with. This is proof what we're dealing with. We got peoples in charge of us who don't even know the laws themselves. But I quote them for them. You hear me? I quote them for them and let them read them. You hear me? Yes, look at them. Look at them. Straight tyranny. No, I'm not giving no false name. See, shoemaker smart. You hear me? They got enough sense. Look, they parked their car over here in front of the other people's house. They got it parked in front of other people's house. You hear me? But they over here bothering me though. You hear me? They over here bothering me. Yes. They gonna get tired of these videos getting dropped. They gonna get tired. I'm finna make them all famous. I'm gonna make them all famous. You hear me? Yes, sir. Uh-huh. The guy, what you see his leg on the truck, he got a history for duct taping people up in the vehicles and stuff. Yeah. He like to shoot people with the tasers and stuff. You hear me? Yeah. Uh-huh. Now look at them, they over there conspiring, you hear me? They're over there plotting and conspiring, guys. Yeah. But see, once you arm yourself with the truth, once you learn your rights, you hear me? That's what they gotta do. You make them go over there and huddle up, you hear me? Yeah, they wanna know how this black guy with the gold teeth knows so much. Yeah, when you get tired of being mistreated and misused by the unjust system that they got in place by these new Klansmen, you hear me? And then they hire black and Hispanics and others who think that they're doing something in life, you hear me? Yeah. The one right there, he a constable, you hear me? Yeah, he a constable. He not even a police officer, he a constable, you hear me? But all of this corrupt that's going on in Marlin is about to come to a ceasefire, you hear me? This officer was passing by the, now I'm not finna show you the house. I'm not finna show you the house. But he was passing by the house and he seen two black people walking down the driveway, and this is a Hispanic brother. Well, he's not my brother. Yeah, it's a spick, you hear me? Yeah, cause he ain't one of us, y'all. He ain't one of us, you hear me? And he know he got a relative that sell more weed than a motherfucker. No, he got some kinfolk that push plenty dope. He a Mexican. They bringing it straight across the border. Yeah. Did you have a search warrant to come on my land, my property? Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're free to go.
Well, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
You have a nice day. Yeah. And you see how, you see? But I thought he was coming over here because I was suspicious though. You hear me? I thought it was suspicious. Now look at it. Now I don't want to give him a name. He just gonna leave. I thought I was doing something wrong. If I was doing something wrong, why are you leaving away so quick? Huh? Yes.
Nice day, sir.
Why am I leaving away so quick? What's your name again, sir?
I'm Officer Ortiz.
Officer Ortiz?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is what we're dealing with, Marlon. You hear me? We got people like him who don't even know the law themselves. You hear me? But they ready to pull you over for something and they don't even know what they sell. That's why you graduate from police academy in 6 months. But it takes 2 years to get your cosmetology license. I think you guys need to be in school for 2 years because you don't know your rights, you don't know your laws. But I'm gonna teach you guys. Shoemaker, you made the video, Shoemaker. You made the video, buddy. Thumbs up, you hear me? Yeah, they let anybody goddamn become a police officer. Yeah, speech impediment, can't talk, whatever, you hear me? Borderline retardation, anybody can become a police officer. But guess what, Marlon? We finna point them out. We finna point them out, you hear me? See, they think they used to people being scared. You hear me? Black folks couldn't be able to read and write. They say we couldn't read and write. Now they can read and write. Now we educating them. He talking about keep reading, keep reading. No, you need to go open up a book and read something, Shoemaker. Telling me to keep reading. You need to go and read. Only reason you in office because you white and you got all kind of people that lie to get you in office because we can tell how you talk. You ain't too smart, Shoemaker. Yeah, you ain't too bright. Yeah, I know you probably still wear a retainer, that big old ass list you got. Yeah, uh-huh.